Welcome back. It is actually the first day back at work today. I am making myself my morning coffee and my greens. I thought this can be like a few days in a vlog because obviously when I'm working I can't really vlog at all. So I thought let me just tell you about what we've been up to over the past few days. We spent New Year's Eve in the house. We really didn't do anything. We kept it really chill and I'm completely better from this winter flu. Tell me if any of you guys caught the winter flu. It's been insane. I honestly did not realise how long I would be ill for or how long it would just stick around for. Yeah, we had a completely chilled out New Year's Eve. We actually went to a local restaurant close to us, had a 6 o'clock meal, which is just so nice. Oh, have I put too much in here? Excuse the noisy coffee machine, but yeah, we had a 6 o'clock meal. It was so nice. We just sat and chilled. We went for a couple of glasses of champagne earlier, literally 4 o'clock, and then we were home by 8. We sat and watched TV. We ate some of our Christmas chocolate on the sofa, had cups of tea, and then we were in bed for 11, and we woke up on New Year's Day. Felt so fresh. I mean, I had a couple of glasses of champagne and a glass of red wine on New Year's Eve, so I was not completely clear-headed, but we went out for a really long walk. The weather was awful on New Year's Day, so it was literally pissing with rain, but we went out for a really nice long walk and we got a nice coffee. We had some breakfast, coffee and toast in bed before we went, and it was just a really nice chill day. And then we came home, we got the Christmas tree down, just January-fied the whole house, which was really nice. I also cleaned the bathroom properly with Viacal. I got all the lime scale and stuff off the window in the bathroom. We took down the horrible blinds in the bathroom, which I hate because they were all rotten and stuff. It was just a bit gross. Yeah, I'm ready to start the new year. I do still feel a little bit tired and jaded, but I'm making my morning coffee and then I'm gonna get started with work for the day. I've got about half an hour before I need to start, so I'm up in good time. Happy New Year, everyone. I hope you all had a lovely Christmas. And I hope everyone's ready for the new year. I'm also going to chat to you because I'm going to join my local gym and I'm quite excited for it. So let's chat about some of that stuff in a little bit. Dinner's ready. Look how good these meatballs look. They're delish, don't they?
Wow. Am I sitting on that side?
You're on this side, yeah. And we've got a little glass of wine because we had a bottle of red to finish, and I know that it's the first week of January and everyone's doing dry January, but I had a busy day of work today and I feel like I need a little glass of wine, so I'm doing it. We're gonna sit and enjoy our evening. We're gonna watch Traitors after this, can't wait. So I will chat to you guys tomorrow. Oh, it's pretty. It is 8 AM. We're heading out for a little morning walk before we start work. Actually, it's probably before 8 AM. We have to be back at work and started at our laptops by 9, so we're just having an opportunity to get out. It's really icy cold. It's -1 today, and we're gonna go for a walk in the park close to us. I have my fluffy gloves and hat on. I got these from, oh, I'm gonna drop it. My fluffy gloves and a hat on from Glassworks that I got last year for Christmas. I think Matt got me the mittens and my mum got me the fluffy hat, so I did like a teddy bear today. It's gonna be a working lunch today. I've had a really busy morning already, and today I have a slice of toast. I've got 3 scrambled eggs with some spinach, salt and pepper, a little bit of creme fraiche. And I think I'm gonna put some ketchup on it. Although Matt is currently trying to open the chili oil, so I can put a little bit on here. So.
Is it bad if there's a bit of shell in this?
No, it's fine.
Can you get ill from that?
From eggshell? No. I am just home from the gym. I finally joined the gym. It's Friday night. I can't remember. Yeah, I did vlog today. I finished work about 6 o'clock and then I've just been to the gym. Matt's out at pickleball, so we're gonna have a bit of a late dinner tonight. And one of my best friends just got engaged, and I was in the gym and she sent the picture. One of my other friends sent the picture into like our little group chat, and I was just so happy. I'm like, oh. So I wasn't actually gonna drink tonight, but I do have a little dreg of some red wine that's left over, and I thought, do you know what, I need to celebrate Nina getting engaged. Congrats, Nina. Shout out to Nina. I'm so excited for you. So yeah, I'm gonna have a bubble bath. I'm gonna watch some YouTube in the bath. I'm gonna have a glass of wine, and I'm gonna see if I've got any crisps. I don't know if I do. There was no crisps, so I have improvised, and I've got some of these, like, you know those yummy cheese twists? We got a few at Christmas, like a few boxes of them, and I hadn't broken into them yet. And my nice glass of wine. My bubbles are bubbling. I've got all my bits and pieces out for doing an everything bath. Also, I'm gonna do a little tour of my little bathroom shelf at some point, probably when I come out this bath. Can't remember exactly where I left off, but I am just out of the bath. You can probably tell I've actually done my fake tan. I'm actually wearing one of Matt's t-shirts. I got it out of the wash basket, so it should be fine, and it's also black. That's why I'm wearing this. I did the Saint-Tropez, let me just get it for you. I'm so into my light tan era. I can't believe I went for so many years trying to use the dark or medium tan. I used the classic, sorry, the bottle is absolutely gross. I used the classic tan for natural, healthy looking tan. This is just like, yeah, their basic, most plain, you know, one for pale skin. I also always apply my tan with these disposable latex gloves. Tanning mitts just don't do it for me, unfortunately. I feel like I just always get rid of so much of the tan on the mitt. It absorbs it all. It also kind of irritates my skin and always like causes the tan to pill. I think it's just that I need to be washing my mitts more frequently, but anyway, I've been using those disposable gloves. I also wash them and then reuse them before anyone says anything about the environment. I know they're not great for the environment, but yeah, I wash them and then reuse them. Another tan that I really like that I've been using, and I actually used when I was back home, is the Bondi Sands light medium tan, and I really like both of them. I feel like they're both really good colours. When I wash this off tomorrow, you will see I'll just have a nice glow. I won't be quite so orange. Also just found my little Merit lip oil, and I live for this. I can't believe I had it in this cabinet for so long and I actually didn't know where it was. I completely forgot about it. Let's go and put on dinner, and then I'm gonna come back and show you and chat you through my little cabinet here because I arranged it and I think it looks very cute. So for dinner, we are having, excuse this hair bubble. Okay, for dinner, we are having the other one of these M&S little bake in the oven things, really quick and easy. Oven cook in 30 minutes. This is chicken breast with lemon, parsley and a garlic butter. And I'm gonna just bung this in the oven. We're actually gonna have it with some chips as well. So I'm gonna go get them out of the, freezer in a minute, but I'm just gonna put this in now. I feel like the first week of January, you just need some like really quick and easy meals just to bung in the oven. I've also been doing this thing where when I've been eating things or like using plates or bits and bobs in the kitchen, I'm just doing the dishes as soon as they become dirty. And it just is giving me such a clear mind. I am one of these people that I can settle, but it kind of plays on my mind that the kitchen is in a mess. And yeah, I've started doing that and it's really changing the game for me. I feel like I'm on top of everything. Also another one, we were chatting about this when I was back home. Do you guys make your bed in the morning first thing? I can't even imagine a life where people don't do that because I feel so scruffy and gross when I walk in my bedroom and my bed is not made. My brother and sister were saying this. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was maybe my sister. No, maybe it wasn't. I can't remember who, but someone in my family doesn't make their bed in the morning. And I remember hearing it, I didn't always do it, but I think it was like at university or something. And I remember someone saying it's the best way to like kickstart a positive day, because you feel like you achieve something in the first like 2 minutes of getting up, which is so simple and such a tiny little thing, and it takes like a minute. But I think it's so true. I feel so much more zen when I've got a tidy space and a tidy home. I also keep meaning to rejig my bookshelves over there. I need to do that with you at some point. I've got lots of homeware content that I'm planning. I'm also going to buy some paint samples this weekend. That is also on the agenda. We have the French fries. Okay, let's go and have a look at these bathroom shelves. Sorry about the noise. We need the fan on because we need to be able to see. Also, sorry about the bath mat being right there, but it is clean. Okay, here's my little cabinet organization. This side is still, you know, full of junk, but anyway, we'll sort that out one day. I thought, let me talk you through this. So the first thing on here is Matt's aftershave. Actually, I let him have one thing here, and it's because it looks pretty, and I picked it from Joe Malone. I'm actually not that much of a tyrant, but anyway, this is his aftershave. My mum actually got him this for Christmas. He's a very lucky boy. This is a nice, really nice aftershave for him. It's the Cypress and Grapevine Cologne Intense. It is so nice. It smells like a sexy man. It is so nice. I also put out the Ole Henriksen Glow Tonic. I love this stuff. This just like really brightens your skin. I feel like it's such a good one for kind of like a chemical exfoliant sort of thing. Is that even what it is? Facial toner, directions at night, pour into cotton bud. I just really like Ole Henriksen. I feel like all their products are really good and quite good for sensitive skin. I have the Kiehl's Cranberry Seed Mask. You guys have heard me talk about this a million times. I love that for winter. I feel like it just really nicely exfoliates the skin. Then I've got the Kate Somerville Goat Milk Cleanser. This is really nice for, again, exfoliation. It's actually like got a bit of a, not a grit to it, but it's not a gentle, no, sorry, it is a gentle exfoliant, but it's more of like a cleanser with a little gentle exfoliant that you would use every day, if that makes sense. I really like it. I feel like my skin was looking really good when I was at home. Okay, next shelf. Guys, you know I'm obsessed with Kiehl's. So this is the Kiehl's Creamy Eye Treatment with avocado. A girl actually who follows me on Instagram, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I'm quite active over there these days. It's the same handle as what I am on YouTube, at Jessica Moon Harris. But a really lovely viewer actually sent me a DM, and she'd bought a load of Kiehl's stuff, like all from the Ultra Facial range, and she was like, oh, I really hope that these are good. And I'm like, I really hope you like them. But honestly, they are such good products for sensitive skin. Obviously this isn't an ad, by the way. I would die to be sponsored by Kiehl's, but the Ultra Facial Cream, this is one of the most lightweight, really sinks into your skin, like really hydrating, nice moisturizers. My mum also got Matt one for Christmas with an SPF in it. She gets all the men in my family one for, you know, just a nice easy moisturizer. It's just really good and great for sensitive skin. Okay, oh, shit. I'm so clumsy, Jesus. Okay, sorry, I'm just arranging it all. We have the Jumbo Advanced Night Repair. Well, do any of you guys remember? I don't know if you would have watched back then, but I got this for my birthday from my mum and dad. Look at the size of this thing. This is like a jumbo, huge one, and it's so good. I just feel like it really repairs your skin overnight. You put this on at night, you wake up in the morning, your skin is like glowing, and it's really bouncy. It's such a good one for giving plumpness to your skin, so definitely check it out. And you can actually go in and get free testers of that. Obviously you can't, like, you know, ask for 5 of them, but they do give out free testers, and they're like tiny little bottles, and they're really good for travel. Okay, next, you guys have also seen this a million times. I'm not even going to bring it out. This is the Clarins Hydration Body Soothing Moisture Milk with aloe vera. I love that it's blue. I love that it's got the red writing, and it's really moisturizing, and it smells amazing. I feel like a fancy French lady when I use it, so I love that. I did just say in a recent empties video that I wasn't using this anymore, but I found one that was completely full. I've been using this, and it is mostly for when I'm just nipping out for a walk in the park with Matt and I've not put any makeup or like any foundation and stuff on, but it does stain your nails yellow, so watch out for that one. But it is good, and if you use shellac and stuff on your nails you don't have to worry, but it does stain your nails yellow. But also love La Roche-Posay, you know, I've got my nice cleanser I love from them. Tan Luxe, this is a really nice, it is a glow. This is a super glow body, and this is like it's called a hyaluronic self tan serum, and it really is like a gradual tanner, and it makes your skin look gorgeous. I'm kind of savoring that for the summer, to be honest, because I feel like in summer you just really want your skin to be looking hydrated but also a little bit of a tan, and that stuff is really good. I've also got the facial drops, and these are my earrings, by the way, that I get asked about all the time. Sorry, this is turning into a like show and tell. I get asked about these earrings all the time, and they're actually from H&M, literally like 5 years ago. They're such a good, I mean, my cost per wear of these must be like less than a penny. They are, yeah, from H&M, but if you ever see me wearing stuff and it's like really old, which most of it is, I don't tend to like, you know, keep up with trends and stuff these days. But if you see anything that I'm wearing, just search on Etsy. Etsy is like everyone's best friend. I'm obsessed with Etsy. You know, I got so much of the house stuff from Etsy. If you really specifically type in what you're looking for, you're gonna have basically the same thing, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I'm gonna rehydrate now. I enjoyed my lovely glass of wine in the bath, although I felt a little bit lightheaded after it. I was like, maybe I'm not hydrated enough. I'm gonna go and sit and watch a little bit of TV and wait for Matt to come in. I'm gonna set the table all nice, and yeah, happy Friday. Doesn't feel like a Friday because I've only had like 2 days of work this week. Guys, also just a small thing. Who else is becoming obsessed with darts? I've actually always watched darts with my dad. He always watched it around New Year's Eve, and like when I was home when he was home for Christmas, he would always have the darts on the TV. So I know a lot of the players like Bangarwin and I don't know, all the other ones. Everyone now is just obsessed with darts, and I'm kind of living for it. Also, Luke Littler. Oh my god, he's like 17 and he is almost about to beat Bangarwin. He's going to be the world champion. Oh, he's so sweet. He's only 17. We decided we're going to have some veg with our dinner because we need some health and some greens in our lives. We also whipped out the air fryer for the chips because the chips in the oven, we're just not doing it. Sorry, I'm just turning down the darts. Chips in the oven, we're just not doing it. So here we go, the air fryer chips. They're fantastic. I'm actually probably not going to cook them much more. Matt is home and he's in the shower. When he got in, his little heart sunk when he saw me in his top. He's got a bit of a fear of fake tan ruining stuff, so I said I would go and change. He didn't force me, obviously, but I said let me put on a different top because I could tell he was feeling a bit miffed, or a bit upset, shall we say. I'm checking on the chicken. I actually took out the lemons because I was not feeling the lemons. I got a bit of a whiff of them and I thought, nah, too much lemon. Our little dinner set up. We have the darts, we have chips, our chicken looks delish, and then I've just put a little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper, and then a little squeeze of lime juice on the veg. And we're ready to eat. Also, sorry if you can't bear the sound of that yelling. It drives me mad, and I feel like it's all I listen to these days.
Well, this is the last night of the darts, so...
This is the final.
Oh, that looks nice, like garlic butter.
Okay, we're gonna go out and enjoy dinner. I will chat to you guys tomorrow. I'm actually gonna end this vlog here. It's already 20 minutes long, and I thought it's a good time to cut off. It's Saturday morning, I'm about to head out. I'm doing a few exciting things, so obviously I'm vlogging today. So you'll see this video soon. I'm also filming a what I got for Christmas. I'm not forgetting that. So stay tuned for all these exciting videos. Thank you so much for watching. You know, I always love you guys' support and lovely comments and everything. So it means a lot to me. I hope you have a lovely weekend. I'll see you soon. Bye.